This was the start, and look at this, all the way down to turn one between Sabo and Higgins.
Yeah, Szabo there in a bit of a sandwich, trying to force himself a bit of a gap, not able to do it, backing himself out, and then shooting the car at the inside of Higgins, trying to go late on the brakes, but Higgins with a big flick on the bar to send it around the outside and hold his position, but unfortunately later in this lap, out-braking himself here, we see as Szabo then able to get back up the inside of him, but Higgins really putting on a good show for the first couple corners there.
Yeah, nice to see the British drivers doing well at home. You know, we're at home. We can be slightly biased here. I think it's allowed. We got Higgins and we've got Bennett and Doran, of course, in the world field. Higgins, you can see when they jump on the brake just how much these cars move around. But it was Szabo who took it, and the time was pretty decent at 2:52.7. Managing the situation of not winning the start, you know. So Timmy versus Andreas in the inside.
Yeah, they were very even on the start there, but you can see Kevin taking advantage, not having anyone else on his outside, hugging the wide as he could, and sweeping around the outside of them to get the whole shot there. But we saw a few little mistakes from Kevin, which maybe held Timmy up. So could Timmy have gone faster had he got the whole shot from the beginning?
I think so, potentially. I mean, there's not a lot in it, is there, between him and Kevin? We're talking a couple of tenths, and to me, it's actually that one hairpin down at the bottom corner which is making the difference. So, okay. The Peugeot looking dangerously quick. Andreas on a very similar pace to them. See some of the teams and fans leading out, taking photos. Kevin to the Joker, but it was Timmy who took it to the flag. So, short practice lap there. That's Yanis Balmanis launching underneath that competition. If you're wondering why your brain was shaking at home, it was shaking here too. So you're very noisy. But yeah, Derrida, so he missed half a free practice. Don't know what the issue was. We didn't see that. We know Timosyanov missed it with the punch. This was Bennett at the start. Actually did really well to hold on to P2 because Parston was tidily aggressive behind him. But then unfortunately he just lost it on the brakes, didn't he, and nudged into the back of Jonny Weeman. Yeah, so
nearly dropping it there on the way into, and we're going to see it here now, really sideways on the brakes and tapping the back of Weeman, costing them both. You know, could even be, you know, nearly a second there, just out in the loose stuff, trying to get the traction to get back in, and that just let Derrida come through. But we've seen good pace from Derrida. He set a 40.5 lap time, which was faster than all of the guys in that heat race, so fantastic effort by him.
This was Timmer with the most amazing start. Even aside from the reactions, that car looks rapid. Rumours it's running a new engine or a new map. He ran wide on the exit. This was Doran up the inside. So you're on board with Balmanis. What happens to him? He's up the back of, well, I don't know really, if he got a clip from behind or just hooked the tyres.
See, so he had a touch there from Timosyanov, who was trying to get the undercut on Doran, and didn't realise Balmanis is on his inside and just turned him into the tyres. Of course, once you hook the front of your car in the tyres, it just sucks you in and you're a passenger from there.
So Balmanis with a 2:56, which has put him down towards the bottom of that session. So that's unlucky for Yanis, really, through no fault of his own. That's the mistake that cost Markland Deer. I think a second. I call a second. Dan's going to go and look at the data for us. Right, he might. We'll see. But either way, Markland lost a bit of time, but it's still a good result, and he's still nicely up the table. This is another look at the start. So Andreas must have known he was clear of Markland there immediately because he moved out wide. Timmy just keeps it tidy on the inside, and that's what I mean about just straightening it up. He doesn't try and run the car wide. And he's just tidy. Kevin can't get around the outside, or even Andreas can't get up the inside. Job done.
Yeah, exactly. And just keep it, like you say, keeping the car really tidy. But because he's got a straight line out of the corner, he's effectively not driving as far on the circuit as his brother is. So not having to go that extra distance to get to the chicane.
Very nicely done indeed. We know they're both an absolute class act. This was where Kevin got out in front of Andreas. You can see the difference in terms of closing speed. So that's one danger, I guess, of Joker on the last lap is if the guy on the inside has done a good job, they have better exit speed, they could out-drag you to the line, but no one's out-dragged Timmy so far. Timmy doing a very, very good job of trying to dominate. Slight clutch kick there from Timosyanov off the line. Down at turn one, Szabo goes inside. Liam's got it at that point, runs it a bit wide and holds on down to the next corner. This is Weeman around the outside of Timmer. Timmer here now ends up in that dirt and he's just gone. This is that from the outside.
Yeah, so we'll see now Derrida firing out up the inside, and we just saw out a shot there what happened to Timosyanov, but just getting it on the loose stuff, and you can see he's already heaps of car lengths back.
Did well to come back to third. That was Weeman in the Joker, quite spectacular on the way, and compared to Timmerziano's line, which was tidy. There's the problem for Doran. Doran was actually up alongside Sabo almost there. I wonder what happened there.
Yeah, so...
Here we go, on board, not the same instance. Sorry, this is Weeman and Doran. Doran's car moving around a lot through there compared to Weeman's.
Yeah, so not the ideal way to be getting around there. He's going to be wanting the car to be facing a bit straighter through there, but yeah, maybe going to be going back and working on the setup a bit for Liam, figure out what happened there and see what he can do for Q3.
A bad run for the Brits at home. Quite a good run in terms of the race.
Yeah, so fantastic entertainment, and you can see Oliver Bennett there backing out of the corner early, meaning Mark Higgins and Parsonen collecting each other. You can see on board there now, collecting each other, and Oliver Bennett's going, thank you very much, boys, and getting himself back up the inside.
It's got to have cost both Higgins, well, definitely Higgins a couple of seconds, hasn't it, being pushed out wide in turn one. This was Bennett. I think Bennett actually did well there to defend that. So while he's earlier on the brakes than maybe he needs to be, at least gave him some breathing space when Parston was right underneath him.
Yeah, considering how slippy it is down at that hairpin as well, so to not be then pushed on and see the bumper of the car folded right underneath. But Ollie went on to take the win, and he is with Laura now.
So Napik stalls at the start. This was the run down to turn one. Both these guys very sensible, weren't they? If you look at Scheider on the exit, and then Dan, it came down to, you know, you Joker early, and you remember Scheider will have lost time from not joking on the last lap as well.
Yeah, so all coming down to tactics, and of course once Napik stalled the line, it was just a two-car race really, and it meant that these guys could just work around each other, and it's quite rare you get that in Rallycross, to be able to drive your own race so cleanly. And splitting the Joker tactics really worked out for them both.
Balmanis into the Joker, kept it tidy. But Scheider on the outside have done a fantastic job. Across the line, brilliant, brilliant performance. That is going to help both of them. They were 15th and 16th before, and Scheider is up to 7th. Look, so Scheider goes up from 16th place to 7th, thanks to coming second in that session to Timmy Hansen, who's won them both so far. Kevin Hansen gets P3 in this one after Scheider. Then it was Sabo Weeman ahead of Sabo, then backwards. So really jumbled up in terms of position, certainly compared to the first session. Overall, Timmy Hansen, Kevin Hansen, backwards Sabo, Markland, Weeman, Scheider and Shishiry to the top 8. Where has Balmanis got up to? So Doran's 9th and Timmerziano. Balmanis has dragged himself in. So Balmanis was 15th. He's up into 11th. De Ridder is 12th. Bennett's been knocked out at the minute, and so's Higgins, Parson and Raymond. So Cyril Raymond's having a bit of a shocker. He's down in 16th place.